So we've had our fill of Disney princesses from the Arabic world, from the Native American world, and multiple others. Now we're being told that this one is the lesbian princess.
And who's been telling you this kind of stuff?
The World Wide Web. Brave. Wait.
It's brave of you to say that.
Just flowing my hair in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can make a movie out of it for an hour. And I think they did make a movie out of it for an hour.
It was for me. It was like,
Like the story, the aspect of it, because I really like everything Celtic.
Oh, I love the music.
And the music,
This is the one
too.
thing I will say. I would buy that soundtrack.
But
I love the music.
Disney does the same thing once again, just like the other Disney princesses that I alluded to at the start. I mean, they've always given
Song as old as rhyme.
Okay, that
Well,
wasn't
I'm
a
just
cue
saying.
for you to sing. They've always given us musical scores that tie into the culture of that movie.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of music. I love music. I don't really consider rap music, but I still love music. I do like some rap, anyways.
Not Rihanna,
But
because that's not music.
because I like music, though, it definitely, I think that helped me score the movie higher, in my opinion.
Wait, one time in this movie where they actually sing a little bit.
Mother and the daughter sing
Yeah.
together.
So there is one little musical score that it had to squeeze that in there for us. It's Disney showing that it's Disney, like,
Yeah.
you know.
They got confused, and what you're talking about when you talked about hair earlier, right? They got confused with the movie Tangled.
Mixed messages here. We didn't need to see her hair like for the entirety of this movie.
But they're pretty proud of that. I mean, from what I read, it was seriously like over like 14.
So many hours.
1,400 hairs or 14,000 hairs or something.
Yeah.
Like
There's a
some
lot of
crazy
manpower
thing.
put into that hair. So just like in reality, when girls go get their hair done, this girl really got her hair done for the movie.
You know, you think human girls take a long time to get their hair done.
Mm-hmm. She's showing those up.
Takes the cake.
Yeah. And she
That's an idiom, by the way. That's an idiom. That's the word of the day. Just because I want it to be, and it's my job. ID, Iowa. And if you don't know what that is, go back to school and find out, because idioms are pretty cool. And when the cat comes out of the bag, you'll know what I'm saying. It's not the cat's meow, but you know.
Where do I cut you off?
Storytelling, right? There's a storytelling culture, and I thought the story behind it was neat because it's about a kingdom and about a girl who's
In the Highlands of Scotland.
yeah, and becoming whatever, and it's about like, you know, there's myth behind this ancient story. You know, it's been a story that's been passed down and down.
Oh,
And
before you go any further, don't get confused with Highlander. We are still reviewing Brave.
in that sense, I like the movie, right? And so it's about a girl, her mom's being a pain in the butt, and then there's a spell.
Her father tends to be really accepting, and
There's always a spell in Disney movies.
there's always a spell. I think what I liked about the story the most is it seems like it's that campfire storytelling. Maybe it's just the Western world that we understand this, and this has just kind of been passed down in generations and generations. But it, to me, feels like that campfire story that you kind of get of the ancients, or your
Oh, you're saying
where you come
how
from
that-
way back.
How that
right?
started, yeah.
I'm going to separate this one in two categories, like I usually like to do when it comes to family movies. As far as kids go, how do you think it played to kids?
I, for a fact, know some kids who went to it,
Mm-hmm.
loved it.
Mm-hmm. Can't speak, I'm not a kid anymore, but it's that same thing that when you're first introduced to Little Mermaid kind of thing when you're younger. I think it's the same thing for them nowadays going to this movie.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a good. Kids are lucky to be. we grew up with some good movies. Not gonna lie, right? But the kids are very lucky to have kind of the technology and stuff to be able to see movies like this.
Now let's talk about the adult side of things. I'll talk on the side of unattached to family kind of idea.
He hates his.
Well, I don't know. I hold them like this.
I hold them like this.
Yeah. I like to think that this movie to me isn't a Despicable Me. It isn't something like even a
No,
Wall-E.
no, not even.
Like those movies, I mean, I can laugh, I can go along with a little bit more than I can, say, a Little Mermaid movie or something along those lines. So I don't think, as the unattached to family type person's really going to go to this movie and really want to watch it, because I don't know that it offers something to them.
True, because it was kind of like, you kind of want to see it, and we kind of want to review a movie that's a
Yeah.
kids movie, so it was, we didn't go to it wholeheartedly anyways.
On to rating. We'll start with you.
I'd still give it a 3.
I'm giving it a 2.5. A 5.5, not perfect, but pretty much right down par out of 10 wisps.
Will-o-wisps.
On to the next review.
With no popcorn. Just before you go on, I'm taller than you in real life, so I should sit up a little. Okay.
Fair enough. I scrouch. Scrouch. Crunch.
Yeah.
Slouch.
Scrouch.